last talent show. Get up! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Can you guys believe we're the final 3 in the first ever Camp Queen contest?
I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we got all those cool messages from our heroes.
Oh my god, I was gonna die when I saw Coco
About
Yeah,
crying.
I like peed myself with excitement. That was really
so
touching.
pretty much a typical day for you.
Muffy cried.
I didn't.
I did not cry. I was peeing from my eyes.
I'm gonna miss your booming.
I know, girl.
You're so manly.
Oh god. Remember that time during the dress challenge when that mouse came running at me? You all freaked out?
Yeah. You scared the mouse more than it scared us.
I was like, I was on a mission. We should probably start packing up.
Yeah.
We gotta get to that challenge, ladies!
A lot of stuff.
Final talent show!
Yeah.
Why did I choose this top bunk? It's the first time I've been on top, ever.
Color me surprised, Muffy. And where's the final talent show gonna be?
They haven't told us that yet.
Oh.
At Hamburger Mary's.
Who are you talking to, Muffy?
What?
Herself.
What are you talking about? Oh.
No, I got it.
Could you put your legs together while you got it?
Oh, sorry.
Uh-huh.
This is cheaper than cable and more entertaining.
Oh.
Wait, hold up. Are you guys ready to do this?
Your enthusiasm is really underwhelming.
Bitches!
Ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between, live from Hamburger Mary, Chicago, welcome to the Camp Wannakiki Season 1 Final Talent Show. And now your camp directors, Apple Brown Betty and Cherry Pie Sugarbaker.
Oh, Cherry, I can't believe the summer's almost over. I already miss all of our campers at Camp Wannakiki.
Me too, Betty. It just seems like yesterday we were frolicking in the lake and hunting bears in the woods.
And just think, tonight we crown America's next Queen of Camp.
Now who could that be at this hour?
One way to find out. Good evening, Camp Wannakiki, where the... Oh, hi, Ruthie.
Is that Camp Counselor Ruthie? Tell her she's late.
I'm not late, I'm fashionably tardy. Hello, camp directors!
Hello, Ruthie!
Are you girls as excited as I am about the final talent show?
I am more excited than a virgin on prom night. I'm so excited I padded with the pins. just in case. It's a good thing the water sports badges were already given out.
Well, aren't you two as corny as Kansas in August? What do you say we get this show on the road, girls?
We should, and we have got a fantastic show for you tonight. We have all of our campers here. We have Sylvia Nyxx.
Dominique DeGrant.
Kevvie.
Vajay J Snappinturtle.
And we have our top 3 campers here, including Muffy Fishbasket. Alevis Bevels.
And Pagan Holladay.
Benny, before we start, why don't we invite some audience members to be campers for the day? Good idea. Ruthie, why don't you find a couple folks out there?
I'm way ahead of you, cuz I've got 2 volunteers here from our audience who want to be campers for a day. Now, what's your name?
Anya.
Anya, very, very pretty. And you are?
Ian.
Ian, where are you from?
Downers Grove, but you know.
Downers
Close.
Grove, but you know. All right.
Close enough.
Are you a single boy?
Yeah, sadly.
Are you single?
No, married.
Ah, I thought we had a love connection here. Anyway, well, you folks saw the last episode of Camp Wannakiki where they earned their Crafty Beaver badge. Well, today you're going to earn your Crafty Beaver badge by making your very own paper mache mask. Everybody say ooh. Now, before we do that, I have to say you two have got to amp up your camp. Well, look at you two. You're in your Camp Wannakiki camp uniforms. You look great. You feel great, don't you? Isn't he kind of cute? You gotta give him a little bit of, all right, so, as I said, before they change into the uniforms, they're going to do a mask, and you can do the camper of your choice. Surprise us. You can use any of these fabulous paints and feathers and bows. We've got glue, we've got super glue, we even have 1 hot glue gun, so you don't have to, we don't have much of a budget. So here you go. We will check in with you campers in a little bit. 1, 2, 3, start your masks, everybody!
We're here with 3 of our fabulous campers, Dominique, Sylvia, and Kevvie. How are you? We do have some questions because America wants answers. First of all, Sylvia. So you are known as the what? The blue collar Milwaukee housewife, Peg Bundy.
Oh man, I'm America's favorite blue-collar cartoon housewife, and I just talk like Vajay J Snappinturtle.
It's contagious.
It's
really is.
terrible.
So where did you come up with that the whole concept of? And I see your outfit is all like a. Yeah, stand up, show this outfit. Woo! What is it?
say?
It says the queen that made Milwaukee sticky. What this is it's an old Schlitz can with beer spilling out the bottom. Because I'm used to spilling out my bottom.
But she never spills a beer.
I never spill a beer. Unless it's down my chin. So it's an old Schlitz can. That's pretty much what it is.
What's the one thing that you hope people will remember about you when they watch season 1 of Camp?
My boobs.
No, honestly, I just want people to take away the camaraderie that we all kind of built together. I don't know if you saw the last episode, but literally everybody was crying up there. Like that's how we were all week. We really developed a really tight sisterhood, and it was really difficult anytime anybody was eliminated. Every night it was like that. So take away the camaraderie.
Well, I hope they remember my positivity and my can't-do attitude, but I'm pretty sure they're going to remember the laughs, the yays, and my thong.
The thong. Let's talk about the thong for just a minute.
Okay,
it was almost like another camper. It just popped out. How many did you bring? Because they were different colors too.
They were all brown at the end of
it. Sylvia, we know that you're friends with James Mansfield from RuPaul's Drag Race.
Yeah.
She sent you that nice little message at the end. The question is, did you talk to her before you went to camp, and did she give you any pointers?
Well, you guys gave me a non-disclosure contract. Why would I ever tell James Mansfield that I was going on a reality show? So yeah, I did kind of talk to James a little bit. So I told James that I was going to Camp Wannakiki, and she seemed to have already known that Camp Wannakiki was happening. She's a really good person to bounce ideas off of. She's a good person to have in your corner, and she's an absolutely beautiful human being inside and out. Being sent home first, I know this is a question that everybody wants to ask, but everybody's too afraid to. Being sent home first is a really sobering feeling. And in that moment on stage, where I was told to take a hike, it was like seeing all my hopes and dreams being ripped away. That night it was a bum rush of emotions, ranging from happy to sad to I'm 5 deep in a 6-pack. And when I saw the video from James, it was, somebody that I've my entire drag career I've been with, telling me that what I do is worth it. I love you, James, even though you're an idiot.
Even though you guys were the first 3 eliminated from the show, you can rest assured you have a lot of new fans out there, and you definitely have touched the hearts of some people just based on the comments and everything. And I think we have some audience questions for you guys as well.
I do have someone here. I'm here with the fabulous Faye Lutz from Chicago. Now, Faye, you have a question for one of our campers?
I do. I have a question for my good Judy Sylvia. Sylvia? Unfortunately, you were the first one to take a hike. I don't understand, but here we go anyway. Now that you've watched the episodes, what badge do you wish you could have participated in?
Good question. I think I would have to say pitching a tent. Mostly because earlier in that episode they were doing like a trivia challenge, and the questions that were asked I think are very pertinent and important to drag history, and something that I think that not a lot of kids in this generation growing up into drag are knowledgeable of. And so I absolutely love any time a queen is able to talk about drag history.
The pitching a tent badge. Very good. That sounds like something you'd be into, Sylvia. All right, thank you, Faye. Who else has a question? Oh, right here.
Right here.
Fabulous. Stand up, stand up. And what's your name, lovely?
Hi, I'm Discord Adams.
And where are you from?
I'm right here in Chicago.
Right here in Chicago. All right, who do you have a question for?
Mine's for Dominique.
All right.
So, Dominique, America wants to know, why pink? How did the pinkening start? And if for some reason you could never wear pink again, what color would you wear?
Oh, good one. Dominique?
Alright, why pink? And if I couldn't wear pink, what color would I wear? Why not, is my answer for that part. Pink is amazing. I like to tell people that everyone is pink inside. Remember that. No, honestly, I just had a lot of pink already when I first decided to get myself a gimmick, because if you really want to make this into a profession, you gotta get a gimmick, as the song goes. You really do. If I couldn't wear pink, it would probably be the end of the world. No. I probably would actually wear lavender. I am actually a big fan of lavender as well. I love the little scarf over there, it's cute. But no, end of the world, lavender, cute.
All right, we've got another question back here. Oh, Team Alexis, look at you. What's your name, lovely?
Hi, I'm Dixieland Cartwright, very famous, please don't applaud.
It's Dixieland Cartwright, everyone! How are you, Dixie?
I'm good. This was supposed to say Team Pagan, but I don't know how to spell, so I went to school in a corn silo. Okay, so my question is for Kevvie. So the thing I loved most about this series is that it was so positive and loving. There wasn't a lot of drama around these drag queens, which is not something you see often. Am I right, you stupid bitch? But I think you were the most positive. You were the most positive of all of the girls there. So my question to you is, who would you murder in a lake?
That is a good question.
Like drown, like to death.
Probably, if I had to pick somebody, I would drown the Sugarbakers.
I will say, I already pushed her in the lake, and this bitch floats. Her hair does. Her hair's at the bottom of the lake. True story. Now, who here wants to see the looks that these campers brought but didn't show? Little known fact, we actually, the campers were sequestered at the camp all week, even though they had to take a hike. So, and they had these looks to bring, and so we're like, hey, why don't you go put on your look, and we'll show you guys what they would have brought if they were on the show. So we're gonna show that for you. campers. Thank you guys so much for opening up to our audience. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Now, we got a show to finish, so take a hike.
We are back at the Camp Wannakiki Craft Corner, and I think our two little campettes are just about done with their paper mache masks. Honey, what do we have here? Do you want to hold yours up?
Sure.
Let's see. Oh! Anya! Now, who is this? Which camper is this?
That's as close as I could get to Alasia.
To Alasia! What do you think, everyone? Not bad, Anya. Not bad at all. You may just get your Crafty Beaver badge. You won it. All right. Well, Ian, how do we do? Let's see.
Well, so this is what I got. This is a Vajay J Snappinturtle. Color, you know, very bright.
It's kind of a cross between Cloris Leachman and the Mummy, which may be one and the same. I'm not sure at this point. Well, Ian, I think that you tried awfully hard. Who do you think should get the badge? I think you're both going to get Crafty. Give them a round of applause! Thank you, guys.
So we are back, and we are here with Alasia and Vajay J. Oh, there they are! I did a mask with you guys.
That one's definitely Alasia.
This is
Who did this mask?
So, Alasia, we'll start with you.
All right.
You have been performing for a while, and you are known more as the glamorous queen, but you brought your campy side out at camp. So, explain to that, are you going to be bringing more of your campy side out in the future?
If there's a camera, yeah. Yeah, if there's a camera and money, I'm down. Yes, ma'am. No, in all honesty, when I first started drag, I did used to do camp, and then I felt like it was a little judged, or I didn't get a reaction for it. Maybe I wasn't good. I probably wasn't good. It didn't matter. So I decided to go on more of like a glamour look, or just what I was good at. I'm great at dancing. I'm like, why don't you explore that? So I did that, and I think I'm fucking awesome. I still can do camp too. Yes. Next.
Now, you two had one of the more memorable scenes in the whole season, and that was the pitching a tent. Remember the pitching a tent?
Payback's a
Didn't
bitch.
quite get the assignment 100%, but whose idea was that? That whole shtick.
You know who idea that was. Damn sure wasn't mine. I was too busy sweating. This bitch like, hey, you wanna get hit in the back of the head and get put in the tent? I'm like, sure, why not? Let's do it. How did you come up with that, by the way?
Because I was like, who can I use to make me look the best I possibly can? And the real go-getter was when I was like, I'll pretend to hit you in the back of the head. And she's like, no, my head's really thick, you can hit me. Literally. They were like, no, we need like 2 more takes. I was like, okay.
It hurt. It was good. It hurt the second time, and the third time it got even harder. It felt like she picked up a rock and hit me, and I was like, okay. Just play along.
I just want to say, like, I may have came up with the idea, but this bitch, trooper, because it was literally like 9,000 degrees outside, and she sat in that tent for about 15, 20 goddamn minutes. Done and done. Trooper. Yes. Yes.
We didn't see that in the episode.
No, we did not.
Doesn't count.
Speaking of time, did you not have time to change between what?
So the budget in season 1 could only afford razors too.
Yes.
So yeah,
I have a question. I have a question too.
I think we all have questions.
Yes. Just one.
If you like it, then you should put a ring on it.
All right, we've got a question right over here. Look at you. What's your name?
Cat Sass.
Ooh la la. And where are you from, darling?
Oh, I'm from right here in Chicago, baby.
We love it. And you have a question for a camper? What is it?
Oh, absolutely. So my question for the camper is screw, marry, kill the top 3.
Well, why don't we have you both answer that question?
So I would say fuck Pagan, because have you ever been fucked by an angry power bottom? Nope. Mary, I would say Muffy, because I have seen her house and those property values are like bad. And kill Alexis, because she is too close to my own genre.
Fuck none. Marry none. Kill all 3. I love you. Barely.
All right, we have a couple of other audience questions.
We have a question over here. It's Mark from Feast of Fun and Cooking with Drag Queens. What's your question?
My question is for Olasia. Olasia, I love what you're wearing. It's giving us a octopusy realness. But my question is, what were you expecting when you were going into camp versus the reality of being in camp?
Good question, Olasia.
That's a Coco butter. You want the real tea or you want like the fake tea? Real tea. Okay, so
Give it to them.
you know, I was brung into the competition 2 weeks prior to filming, and I just brung shit I already had at home. And actually, like the first 3 days before filming, I actually just threw shit together. I was gluing stuff together. So that was the reality of it. First time at camp was maybe when I was a kid, obviously, because I never liked camp. Still don't to this day. But I will tell you that I did have fun because my sisters were amazing. Going into this whole thing was a little scary. It was, because I was like, I don't look great in the daytime. What the fuck I'm gonna do? I really don't take 30 minutes to do my face. It takes like 2 to 3 hours. What the fuck am I going to do? And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna throw some shit on my face, put these puffs on, and I'm gonna go to town. And I went to town. And that's all I can tell you, seriously. Yeah.
And our DJ has a question. What's your name, Sugar?
Diana Tunnel.
Diana Tunnel, what is your question?
My question is for Vajay J. What is your fupa made of, and what does it smell like?
Ooh, Vajay J, it's fupa time.
I would say it is made out of my hopes and dreams for this competition. And it is gonna smell like Hamburger Mary's Hot Mama hot sauce. If you had
JJ Olasia, it's been great chatting with you.
But we have more show to do. We got to get the top 3 and the ultimate queen of camp.
We don't
So
go.
you bitches gotta take a hike.
Why settle for ho-hum grubbin' when you can enjoy dinner and a show at Hamburger Mary's? Join us for Dining with the Divas every weekend, featuring some of the best local drag queen entertainment. Sink your teeth into one of our mouth-watering burgers or a variety of other menu items. And wash it all down with a signature Hamburger Mary's cocktail. Don't forget about our fabulous Sunday brunch, honey. Did someone say mimosa? Hamburger Mary's is the perfect place to celebrate any occasion. There's always a reason to eat, drink, and be merry. Visit hamburgermarys.com to find a location near you. Reservations are strongly recommended.
Welcome our top 3 campers.
Okay, there is a lot that everyone wants to know, but I'll start off with an easy question for you guys. Each of you, I'd like for you to answer of all the daily activities that you guys had to do, which one were you most nervous about or you thought was like the most difficult?
I thought it was very difficult to show up on time in the morning with my makeup done.
So breakfast.
That's true. That's true. I'm gonna say the obstacle course because we went in a specific order and I had to go after Vajay J and she made me laugh so hard. I didn't think I could ever be as funny as her. So I was really nervous about that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Inspiration.
I would say the canoe race. I was scared because Olasia was scared. She told me she couldn't swim. She was terrified. But we got through it, girl. We got through it. It was fun.
So the canoe race was actually something that had us all a little bit worried too, because you had to get in the canoe and not in the water, and you didn't have another look to wear.
But your encouragement was very confusing. Don't fall in, but if you do, make it funny. But don't. But you should. Don't.
But don't. But if you do, it's okay.
Yeah.
As long as it's dramatic. As long as you've amped up your camp.
You might be safe tonight if you fall in, but you shouldn't fall in.
So, Pagan, I have a question for you. You won one of the most talked about challenges, the Camp Spirit with the ghost stories. Now, a little bird tells me that ghost story was kind of a last minute concoction. Care to explain?
Yes, I did say that to you. I made it up at the last minute. I had my look planned out, but the story I was working on so diligently and I could not come up with anything. So as I was walking out onto set, pulled something out of my ass. Luckily I douched that morning. But it was loosely based on some angst I had with my best friend who is here tonight. So thank you for sticking with me and thank you for getting me to goddamn win.
I have a question for Alexis. What is the one thing you are going to take away from your experience at Camp Wannakiki?
Well, I'm gonna take away getting in drag very early, very quickly, and having it last all day. I learned a few tricks on how to do that semi-effectively. And I'm also gonna take away just, I know it's been said before tonight, but our camaraderie with all of my new sisters. It's been really cool to meet a group of weirdos that are equally as fun and dumb as me, and except for Olasia, she's way more beautiful than all the rest of us. But getting to meet all these people and getting to know them and having this experience together, that's what I'm going to take away. It's been really amazing.
So we have some questions from the audience.
We have a question right in front. Hi, Dal, what's your name?
I'm Alexis Hex.
Alexis Hex, and who's your question for?
This one's for Pagan.
Oh, okay, what is it?
Pagan, I was wondering, what was your inspiration and when did you start using stuffed animals for your costumes?
Good question, Pagan.
I started using stuffed animals in about 2000, 18? 2012, 13-ish. My memory's not what it used to be. There's been a lot of liquor and brain damage. However, I was getting out of a breakup when I was a baby drag queen, and I just decided to take out my angst in a very healthy way on some stuffed animals that couldn't fight back. And I learned how to channel my inner sociopath into creativity. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. So is this going to be a future, what you have here, is this going to be a...
This guy?
Yeah, is he going to be a future look for you in the future? Oh my God! Yeah!
Next question.
And we have another question right in front, and you are?
I'm Ryan Stecken. I came here all the way from Berlin, Germany. And I won my
From Berlin, Germany. Hello, and who's your question for, and what is it?
I have a question for Alexis. And I would like to know, what have you learned as a result of being on Camp Wannakiki?
I'm capable of much more than I ever thought I could be. If you thought doing drag in a city like Chicago or Milwaukee or Eau Claire was hard, do it in the woods for 12 hours a day with bugs and heat and rain and twins. And
Double trouble.
so that's what I learned.
And we have a question right up front. What's your name? Good looking.
Hi, I'm Rob Thorson.
Rob Thorson. Hello, Rob. And who's your question for?
For Muffy Fishbasket.
All right.
My question is what kind of experience have you had camping before you came to Camp Wannakiki?
Actually, not really. I mean, my parents, my bio dad would take me camping, and I'd go camping with my grandparents. And then I was a camp counselor for 3 years, and I was an outdoor rec major. I got lost in the Allegheny Forest and tracked my way out. And now I'm actually a camp counselor at Campa in Michigan. So really none at all.
Okay, we have time for one more question. You had a question. What's your name, big guy?
Dan.
Dan, and what's your question?
So I have 2 questions for all 3 of you. What was your favorite looks from the talent show that you did yourself, and what was your favorite look from the other queens?
Very good. Favorite looks, girls? What were they?
I would say, actually, my favorite talent show was the Tent Talent Show. It was my favorite look, and my favorite look was Alexis. And she deserved that win. That was good. Thanks.
Yeah, she did. Oh yeah, she did.
My favorite look that I did was the cupcake look. It was our favorite drag, and we lip synced to Ginger Minj's song, available on iTunes. And I loved that cupcake doll when I was little, so I was so excited to get to do that. But my favorite look that Muffy did was the dog park look. You didn't, it was hard to see, but in real life, every single dog had a function. We all saw the one that peed on her. One was like humping another one. There was like a dog fight. It was really cool. And then my favorite look of Pagan's was the tent look. I loved it. It was giving me Fifth Element.
Oh, totally.
Yeah, for sure.
So good.
Yeah.
My favorite look of mine, I would say, is somewhere between my photo shoot look for the sharpshooter badge where I got the 4 arms. That's one of my oldest looks in my drag closet, and I was so glad that I just got to show that shit off and whip my dick out. Or my squirrel friends look, the giant bunny head. I
love that one.
That I just felt really at home in that look. But for you guys, oh my God. Okay, so Alexis, your tent look was the shit. However, as a closet plushie, your forest friend's fox troll girl look. I mean, that fox had like a stroke and its face was hanging in weird directions. But that was such amazing puppetry. That was so good. I love that fox.
All 100% on purpose. Thank you so much.
It looked incredible. Close second was actually Muffy's Toxic Avenger look, because that shit was just so stuffed. It was so toy-like. Gave me a hard on.
So Muffy, during this whole competition, every talent show, you had so much stuff in your hair, and it's one of the things we noticed. And even tonight, you have a lot of stuff in your hair. What was the least amount that you are able to put in your hair and still call it a Muffy headpiece?
You gotta confuse them to entertain them. Like, they may not know they're entertained, but they're gonna leave confused. Whichever, it's good to go.
All right, well, thank you so much. You now have to get ready for your final performance on the Camp Wannakiki talent show stage.
And then we will find out which of you will get the badge of Queen of Camp, and the other 2 are gonna have to take a hike. So let's get ready.
Okay.
The Queen of Camp Wannakiki will take home a fabulous prize package worth nearly $5,000, including an all-expense-paid cruise provided by AllOutVacations.com, your cruise and land tour specialist for LGBT travel. Let them help you discover exciting adventures around the world. You'll also receive free burgers for a year, compliments of Hamburger Marys, where you can eat, drink, and be merry, honey. The winner of Camp Wannakiki will also be featured as a headliner at the Austin International Drag Festival, the world's largest drag festival. All this and a great big wad of cash, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had our top 3 campers as their final challenge create a music video to our soon-to-be hit single, Camp It Up, Camp Wannakiki. You can watch all 3 music videos now on YouTube.
And as long as we have our top 3 here, let's bring them on out to perform the song live for you.
All right, let's hear it for Muffy,
Pagan,
and Alexis. Now, before we announce America's Queen of Camp, we have a special presentation. Ruthie.
Thank you. Before our contestants left camp, each of them was asked to fill out an anonymous ballot for who they thought should be Miss Congeniality of Camp Wannakiki Season 1. We've tabulated those votes, we've put them through an accounting firm, we put them in the White House, and some Russians peed on them.
It happens.
And I'm happy to say that Miss Congeniality of Season 1 Camp Wannakiki is Vajay J Snappinturtle!
Congratulations, Vajay J. You've been rewarded with a set of handcrafted polymer clay mini figurines of the entire cast of Camp Wannakiki campers. These custom creations are perfect gifts for any occasion. Order your custom mini figurine from the artist Burton J. Gross through Instagram.
Okay, ladies, it's time for one last deliberation to decide who gets the Queen of Camp badge. And the winner of Camp Wannakiki Season 1 is... Alevis Bevels!
Messages from the other... Yes, did we do that already?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Oh my god, and we got all those cool messages from our heroes.
Hey, it's Chad! Chad has made this experience a whole lot easier.
I enjoyed every moment of it.
Thank you, Chad. We appreciate you.
I loved being here.
Oh, Cherry, I can't believe the summer's over. I miss our... Oh, Cherry, God damn it! Welcome to Camp Wannakiki. This is what it was all we got.
Well, aren't you two as corny as fuck me?